What's up? What do you think? My anatomy pants. Skeleton pants? It's almost October 31st, 2020. We're gonna use black pepper today. I don't know how many of you have that oil. I recently added it to my collection and it has a really beautiful both earthiness and floral. And it's just really nice. So, grab an oil that makes you feel grounded and uplifted. And join me. So, legs are a little bit wide, a little bit turned out. I want you to sink into your heels, okay? We're gonna straighten our legs on the inhale, breathe. And exhale, just let the arms fall and bend the knees so the backs of the hands touch the thighs. Inhale, bring them to your nose. Soften, exhale. One more time. Exhale. On the inhale, make sure you release your knees fully. And then exhale. Bring the feet underneath you, parallel. Hips width distance. Raise the arms up, inhale. Look up, lean back a little bit. Come up to center and then just bring the arms down to the side. I'll show you what that looks like in profile, okay? So, inhaling, reaching back, coming up to center, and then bringing it down. So my spine is elongated right now. When I do the stretch back, you'll notice I get some curvature, but I still keep this under and engage my abs. So we'll do that again. Breathing up, stretching back, come to center, long spine, arms down. Everything we do, long spine. All right, let's twist a little bit, warm up the spine, get out the ookie gookies from yesterday, whatever that is. Okay, softly, just let the arms, you'll notice my feet are parallel, my knees are bent, I'm very grounded here. Okay, we're going into a change of season, and we, at least here in Los Angeles, the weather is getting drier right now. It's getting cooler. The kink has fallen out of my hair. My hair is straight, that's one indicator, and everyone else's hair is straighter, static. The skin is a little prickly. Roll over onto the tops of your feet and breathe. Okay, feet in a V. We're gonna lean over into one leg, okay? So long and tall on one side, and we're gonna bring the other knee up. Do it slowly so you can track your balance. And if you can't grab it in front, you're gonna get a towel or a t-shirt or a scarf or whatever, blanket, pillowcase, and use that. If you can grab underneath, and just let the foot dangle and be soft. Shoulders are down. Inhale here. Raise your eyes if you can. Okay? Notice I didn't crank my neck back. I want to keep the spine long. Inhale, exhale, let that go. Okay, bring the feet back into a V. Lean into the other leg. Long and tall. There's a rootedness and a groundedness. And breathe. And then grab your towel or just grab under your leg. And let it be soft. Dangle that front foot. Shoulders are down and back. If you fall out, you fall out. I just fell out. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, roll the ankle. And then raise your eyeballs. Inhale. And exhale. Let that go back into a V. Cool. Let's widen our stance. Keep the V. And then we're going to bend, okay? And we're gonna sink. And I'm not bending and sticking my butt back, okay? That shortens my spine. I'm bending and lengthening. So there's stability in my core, okay? And just bend here. Exhale, inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Stay down. Bend, reach for the ground. Straighten your legs any amount, okay? And then relax over. And if you want to bring your feet in less of a V, do so. I'm going to turn to the side. So then we're just stretching here, letting your spine decompress. And I want you to lean side to side, leg to leg. I'm not moving much, and if your hands aren't touching the ground, maybe you look like this, okay? Or if your hamstrings are really tight and they're bent, maybe you look like this, or like this. So wherever you are, find something that's comfortable for you. Interlace the fingers behind the back, stretch them up towards the ceiling, then let them fall towards your head. Breathing here, flip the palms out, come back, change the grip, and do it again. And exhale, flip the palms out, back up towards the ceiling, and then let them cascade down towards the floor. And wherever you are, walk your feet to parallel, okay? Stretch and lengthen your spine. I'm also hugging my ribs in, so I'm not drooping my spine and my belly. I have that pulled in, and I want to be able to have a platter on my back and have it be level, okay? Exhale, folding forward. Bend the knees, sitting back, stability in the core. Bring the arms up overhead as you straighten the legs, stand tall. We're in that same position. And then bring the arms down through center, hands to the heart. Hands to the heart, hallelujah. Let's all bring our hands to our heart a little more often in life. We might be a more sympathetic society. Okay, my 2 cents. So we're leaning over on one leg. I want you to bring the other knee in and point the other toe back. And then as if your whole body were, stiff is the wrong word, but if you didn't have all of those individual vertebrae, you would be like a plank. So I want you to lean over, maintaining that length in the upper body. You might go 3 inches forward, and that's where you are. You might go all the way down to parallel, and that's where you are. Lean back up, bring that leg down, shake the arms, march the legs in place, and then we're gonna do the other side. Okay, hands to heart, lean over into the other leg, find stability and grounding. Bring the knee to touch the other knee. And then you're gonna tip over like a teapot. If this were a yoga pose, it's similar to a warrior 3, right? In warrior 3, we'd have our leg extended and our arms out like this, but we're gonna just keep our hands at our heart and our knee bent for now. And then standing back, and then bringing the leg down, march the legs. We're gonna do one more round. And I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see it in profile, okay? Hands to the heart, leaning over into one leg, bending the opposite knee, tipping over any amount. Okay, the spine is long, breathing here. Staring at one spot on the floor, and then coming back up, bringing that foot down, other side. Find stability and grounding, bend one knee, and leaning over. Engaging your core, smell your oil. And coming back up, putting that leg down. Bending the legs, moving the arms, shaking it out. Interlace the fingers, stretch the arms up, look up. coming down. Okay, so in a similar fashion, the way that we just stretched or bent or flexed our knee, we're gonna stretch now. So grab the top of the foot behind you, opening up this hip flexor. You'll feel stretch in your quads all the way down. You might feel stretch in your low back. So we've warmed up, we've stabilized, we've grounded, we're finding our balance. I'm getting the frogs out of my throat. And then just begin to tip over a little bit. What does that look like? Okay, how flexible and open are your shoulders? All of these things influence what it will look like in your body. Let that go, we'll do the other side. Find stability in the standing leg. Reach back for the top of the opposite foot. Stretch open the hip flexor here, stretching all the way down the quads. You might feel it in your low back. And then just begin, like we were just doing. This arm is just here for hanging out. Okay, what does that look like? The beginnings of what's known as standing bow. Okay, and bring that leg down. It's a very popular yoga pose, and it's easy to be afraid of it because, well, for lots of reasons. You're on one leg, you have your foot behind you, it's stretched up towards the sky, you're split in half, but we can take incremental steps to get there, and that's the key to learning anything. Slow it down, break it down into digestible pieces. So we're going to close now with a little bit more of a balance and a little bit of a warrior, because we all need to be warriors in our lives right now and advocate for ourselves. So my right foot is forward, my hips are facing the direction that I'm looking, okay? My left foot is out a little bit wide, so I'm not on a railroad tie, and it's opened to the outside a little bit. I'm gonna inhale here. Exhale, I'm gonna bend that front knee. And feel free to adjust so that you find comfort in your body. Once you're here, you'll feel a stretch in the back leg and that calf muscle most likely, okay? Raise the arms up to wherever they're comfortable for you today and look up. And exhale, bring them down. And then we will extend the right elbow towards the right bent knee, okay? Raise the left arm up towards the ceiling and see if you can follow with your gaze, okay? Inhale, exhale here. If you'd like, you can wrap that top arm back behind and grab hold of your thigh. You can reach back and down for a bind. But start with it up towards the ceiling. Soften the bottom hand fingers and bring it down. Now, keep your legs the same. Inhale the front arm to the front, up towards the ceiling. Back arm is reaching down, back leg. Inhale here. So the legs have been the same this whole time. Okay, bring that down. Simply pivot to center and then pivot the other way. Readjust your legs. It's going to take some wiggling. So now my left leg is parallel, my hips facing in that direction. My right leg back behind me, open, 15, 20 degrees. Okay, if you open too much, it's hard to keep your hips to the front. It's also not great on your knee. Breathe, inhale. One more inhale. On the exhale, sink down into that left leg, bending the knee. You'll notice my knee is not beyond my ankle. I don't want to compromise the joints of my body. And then inhale your arms up to wherever they feel great. Mine are open a little bit. And just share some gratitude for whatever you have, whatever lessons are coming to you in your life, whatever experiences, even if you're judging them as difficult or easy or good or bad. I invite you to let that go. Okay, and then bring the arms arms down. Bring that elbow down into the left bent leg and bring the other arm up. Breathing here. And then we will bring that top arm back to the back leg, reaching down the back leg. Bring the front arm up towards the ceiling. Breathing here. And then coming back down. And we're going to either do a bind or just bring that top arm underneath you. I did that one out of sequence for what it's worth. You can bind. Or just stay here. Grounding, stability. Look down to the ground. If that's where you need to look, look up towards the ceiling. Bring the back arm up towards the ceiling. And then bring both arms up, out towards the side. Parallel the feet. And just ground yourself as you bring your arms down. Soften the muscles above the knees. The attachments for quads. Heel toe, your feet in. Hands to the heart. Thank your body. Thank you for joining. Hope to see you again. Have a beautiful rest of your wherever you are.